I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've tried a few air purifiers over the years, and most of them end up taking up half my living room just to clean the air in my bedroom. I kept thinking there had to be a better way, something that actually worked without looking like a giant white box in the corner. Then I got my hands on the IQAir HealthPro Compact XE, and honestly, it changed how I think about air purifiers. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really surprised me was how small it actually is. I expected it to be bulky like the others, but this thing is sleek and fits neatly next to my couch without drawing attention. Don't let the compact size fool you, though. It's built to handle serious air cleaning. It's rated for rooms up to 1240 square feet, which is way bigger than my apartment, so it's more than enough for my space. I've noticed a real difference in the air quality, especially when I'm working from home and want to keep things fresh. One of the standout features is the HyperHEPA filtration. I didn't know much about it at first, but after doing some research, I learned that standard HEPA filters only catch particles down to 0.3 microns. The HyperHEPA goes way deeper, trapping ultrafine particles as small as 0.003 microns. That means it's picking up things like smoke, dust mites, and even some viruses that regular filters miss. I live in a city with a lot of traffic, so the air can get pretty polluted. Since using this, I've noticed my allergies aren't acting up as much, and the air just feels cleaner overall. The energy efficiency is another big plus. I was worried that running an air purifier all day would spike my electricity bill, but this one is surprisingly efficient. The newly redesigned fan system uses less power while still moving a ton of air. I've had it running 24/7 for months now, and I haven't noticed any noticeable increase in my energy usage. That's a win in my book, especially since I'm trying to be more mindful of my environmental footprint. I also love the smart connectivity. Being able to control the purifier from my phone is super convenient. I can turn it on before I get home, adjust the settings, or even check the air quality in real time. It's great when I'm traveling and want to make sure the air is clean when I arrive. The app is straightforward, too, no confusing menus or unnecessary steps. It just works, which is exactly what I want from a smart device. The adaptive air cleaning is another feature I didn't realize I needed until I tried it. The purifier has smart modes that automatically adjust based on the air quality in the room. If it detects more dust or smoke, it ramps up the fan speed to clean faster. When the air is cleaner, it dials back to save energy. It's like having a little assistant that's always looking out for me. I don't have to constantly fiddle with the settings, it just does its job. Swiss engineering is something IQAir really leans into, and for good reason. The build quality is top-notch, and it feels like a premium product. Everything from the materials to the assembly is done with care, which gives me confidence in its durability. Plus, knowing it's made in Switzerland adds a level of trust. It's not one of those brands that cuts corners to save a few bucks. They stand behind their product, too. There's a 10-year limited warranty, which is unheard of in this space. Of course, no product is perfect, and this one has a couple of things to consider. The price is definitely on the higher end. It's an investment, and not everyone is going to want to spend that much on an air purifier. But if you're someone who deals with allergies, asthma, or just wants the cleanest air possible, it might be worth it. Another thing to note is that the filters need to be replaced every so often, and those can be pricey. It's something to keep in mind when budgeting for maintenance. Overall, the IQAir HealthPro Compact XE has exceeded my expectations. It's compact, efficient, and actually does what it promises. If you're in the market for an air purifier that's powerful but doesn't take over your space, this is one to consider. The link is below if you want to take a closer look.